Hey, my name's Stephen Bones, and what I want to just share with you is what is a journey of change. A journey of change really is transformation. And what do I mean by transformation? Well, if I can relate to you my journey, I started out in life fairly single minded with my own self interest, like most people do, creating income, building a career, looking for a relationship, a wife, a family, then going on into business, creating business, building business. And I was very single-minded. And you know what I hadn't realised is how disconnected I was. I was actually unhappy and I was quite empty inside. And it was only when I actually lost that business a few years ago that all of a sudden I realised that something was going on. You see, my whole life turned upside down. And I ended up going to see a coach. And that coach enlightened me to how we were preconditioned in life, very early on in life. And it was done subconsciously and we didn't know. And that preconditioning was running the show. Because I'd sort of, up to the last few years of that particular business that went bankrupt, I had disconnected from my team. I was having sleepless nights. I'd got no energy. I was stressed. I was probably fairly healthy in the sense that my wife kept my diet fairly good, but I was drinking most nights. And I was getting very irritable and angry at the slightest little thing. And what had happened was, all those years ago, I'd subconsciously created this conditioning, and all of us do, just about everybody creates this conditioning. And that's what leads to those feelings. And when I found that out, I wanted more and more. I got deeper and deeper to where I'm actually passionate about this stuff. And what I do now is I work with people, a limited number of people, to help them transform and understand exactly the same as I was. Because there's absolutely nothing wrong with creating income, building a career, building businesses, but it's about, what I call the horizontal. But you know, what I have understood is we have an energy flow within our system. And that energy flow is what I call a vertical centre. So when we get a vertical centre and the horizontal together, our life then becomes balanced. We start addressing the preconditioning that we've got. And once we face that then becomes fairly powerful. And that's why I didn't think I needed a coach till I actually went with one. And when I sat down with a coach, and I have to admit the only reason I was there was to prove my wife wrong, because she said I was angry and irritable and I ought to go and see this lady, so I did, just to prove her wrong. And wow, how powerful was that? How powerful, and it just changed my life. I suddenly realised how disconnected I was. I suddenly realised how unhappy and empty I was inside. And I've then since talked to people I work with, some that I work with, I've got this knowing, this feeling inside that there's more to life than what's happening, that there's something missing, they can't put the finger on it. And I also work with people that have had adversity, they've lost their income or their job or the relationship. And I've also worked with younger people that find it really stressful in this environment and the pressure they're put under to go to university and achieve and create. So I've worked with a lot of different people, and I do work with different people, but only a limited amount. So if you want a powerful conversation, act now, don't waste time. Contact me, message me, leave me your Skype number, your email, whatever it is, your telephone number, I'm not bothered. Just contact me and I will be in touch with you that week on the Friday between 10 a.m. UK time and 1 p.m. UK time, and we'll have a really in-depth, powerful conversation. and I can explain to you in more detail of how life can change for you, how you can transform. If you're feeling any or all of the feelings that I described earlier, if you feel there's something missing inside, if you can't quite put your finger on it, then take action. Do it now. Contact me and we'll speak soon. Take care.